Lieutenant General Yankuba Drammeh on Friday, 12 October, handed over the baton of command and office to the incoming CDS, Major General Mamat Cham, at Defense Headquarters in Banjul. The event was graced by service chiefs, government senior officials, including the Permanent Secretary of Defense, Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly Sidi Njai, and Security Advisor to the President. CDS Drammeh was appointed from 5th March 2022 to 29th August 2023, when he decided to proceed with statutory retirement at 60 after serving the country for almost 40 decades of fulfilling military journey. Delivering his farewell statement, retired Lieutenant General Drammeh advised the new CDS to ensure that the Gambia Armed Force remains apolitical, saying it is his conviction that if the military is divided apolitically, it's dangerous to the people they're serving.
People can't be divided if they so wish, either on tribal lines, political lines, or otherwise. The armed forces cannot afford itself to be divided. It cannot. The armed forces everywhere is the last line of national unity. If we allow tribalism, politics to creep into the fabrics of the armed forces, I've said it, I want to repeat myself. It presents what I call a dangerous consequences.
As he handed over the chain of command to the new CDS, he reminded him of how they had started the journey with consultation to strengthen military-civil relationships, as the public used to have a bad perception of the military. He said this was not his decision alone, but agreed exclusively as a team, and they consulted among themselves and realized that it was the best trajectory for the military.
We were able to create and sustain what I call a cohesive and united armed forces that represents the interests of this country. Again, that was made possible because of you, the serving members of the military, and I want to say thank you to all of you. Today, the armed forces has nothing to do with religion. We may have a strong connection to religions, but that would not manifest itself in the way we do our things. That's commendable. Remember, the armed forces is the last line of national unity.
According to him, one area they agreed unanimously was to take the military out of politics, and it was a second censure they took. He continued to caution the new CDS to make sure the armed forces are not tribal and religious inclined, while encouraging them to continue to explore innovative ways and measures to ensure it sustains civil-military cooperation and engage at all times, to respect the human rights of the people, and to continue capacity building and training for civil men and women, as well as to ensure their inter-service relationship between sister forces are maintained.
Again today, we'll be able to enhance that civil-military relationship through our participation in community-driven initiatives and programs, as well as outreach community visits and engagements. That's the truth. During my conducted tour every year, it's not only limited to serving members, but rather the public at large. We try to fill their pulses. That includes the governors of the different regions, government functionaries, heads of security institutions at those regions, community leaders, alcalos, sefolus, imams. I always engage them in a constructive discussion for them to give me the feedback in regards how my soldiers are performing in their areas. I can say with certainty, consistently, the feedback is one that is quite pleasant.
Dilating on the achievements under his tenure, the outgoing CDS said the 2021 and 2022 reports of the National Human Rights Commissions indicated that GAF is well reformed, has nothing against the armed forces, and the military has committed no crime since he took over.
All we do is to articulate policies and programs. The implementation is those under command. You did not hesitate. Wholeheartedly, you accepted and embraced command policy and directives to make a U-turn. Today, I feel proud and satisfied that what I have set out to do, today we've achieved it. Redeem the armed forces image and place the armed forces as a critical player in the security architecture of this country. That we've achieved. And I want to say thank you to all serving members of the armed forces.
The new CDS Major General Mamat Cham assured his leadership will usher in fresh ideas as advised by his predecessor and will open new avenues to achieve the transformation agenda of the armed forces.
I submit to you that we have a daunting task ahead of us, and it shall not be business as usual. The trust and confidence reposed on me by this appointment is enormous, but I am encouraged by the level of commitment to service and dedication to duty by the serving members of the Gambia Armed Forces. It is my considered view that we will together make the armed forces greater.
He said GAF under his command will remain loyal and uphold the tenets of the Constitution and the rule of law. He added they will be resolute in upholding the principles of justice, fairness, and equity. Therefore, rewards, benefits, and sanctions will be strictly based on merits, competency, commitment, and conduct.
The armed forces under my command will be an armed forces that is apolitical, subservient to legally constituted authority and power, and law-abiding, but equally highly trained, equipped, and motivated to perform its constitutional roles both at home and abroad.